Woman coming to you, chilling, was doing some work. Y'all know I'm a night owl, so I was sitting here doing some research, and I was watching different YouTubers talk about Sean Puffy Combs, right? And everybody keeps saying he's about to tumble down. The feds is on him, and any day now, we're gonna see him get arrested on national TV. But the reason I have not been doing a story on Sean because it wasn't making sense to me. It just wasn't adding up, and I'm like, it gotta be something more to this story. You know why I say that? Because Sean Puffy Combs been Hollywood's baby for over 30 years. Everybody go to his parties. Everybody know what he do. They know about the F-offs. They know about the kids. It's people that's coming out saying they told them to leave by 1 o'clock because things go down at these parties. They knew about Usher. They knew about everything been going on for years with Puff. For years. Nobody was saying anything. So I'm like, something more to this story. For them to all of a sudden want to destroy Hollywood baby. Puffy been Hollywood baby for years since I was a teenager. So it's like, what else could be to the story? So I started digging, right? Puffy sued back in September. Diageo, I think that's the name of the liquor company. You know, he had Ciroc. He sued them for discrimination. It started making sense then. I said, oh, here we go. That's what it is. Because Bill Cosby, when he tried to buy the TV station, all of a sudden, all these women started coming out the woodwork. They tried to get Ice Cube because he wanted to buy his own station, and they shut him down. And y'all see, Ice Cube don't say nothing no more. See, this the games Hollywood and rich people play. When you come after them people money, and you trying to shut them down, they're going to destroy you any means necessary. Now, he said they were being racist, and they were. Let me see what they did. If you notice, Ciroc is in all the local urban neighborhoods. You can go to any local store in the urban neighborhoods, you're going to see Ciroc. But if you go outside the outskirts and the Caucasian neighborhoods, you won't see it. So he was like, we had a deal. You put my liquor only in the urban neighborhoods so the upper class white folks don't see my liquor. They pretty much told him, man, that, we ain't being racist, but they didn't put it in they people neighborhood. Now let's go back a little bit. Do y'all know how the Indians got their land taken? And it was some African Americans here too. But you know how America got stolen from the Indians? Let me tell you, it's a movie, y'all. And I gotta come back tomorrow and give y'all the name of this movie. It's deep. Y'all gotta watch this movie. I'm telling you, it's something different. They came into the United States and they got the Indians hooked on alcohol. And in the alcohol back then, it was like pure alcohol, like moonshine. So the Indians started dying off from diabetes. So they would go to the people of the highest tribes from the grandmama and get them hooked on alcohol. So when they start dying off, I missed the part. The Caucasian men would marry the Indian women. So when the women start dying off, all of a sudden the land started coming to them. So now they own parts of Columbus ain't found shit. They were killing off the Indians, and that's why to this day, Indians is about 14%. I think it's a little more than that. Percentage that's hooked on alcohol. That's alcoholics. But when you do the math, I just looked at it. 68% Caucasian men are alcoholics. But they try to put the alcohol in our black neighborhoods to make money, but they're the real alcoholics. So they play this game with Diddy and only put Ciroc in the black neighborhoods. And when he caught on to that, he sued them. Why did he do that? That's like biting the hand that feeds you, Diddy. These folks been taking care of you. Like biting the hand that feeds you, Diddy. These folks been taking care of you, letting you do everything you wanted to do. They didn't say nothing to the F-offs and the babies and all the freak part, all the stuff that you did. They let it go because they was a part of it. You know about the island, you know about everything. But when you came after them folks' money, that's where it drew the line. Now you are Kelly to them. See, that's why I knew R. Kelly had to do something with those people money. Because R. Kelly was making them too much money. R. Kelly was writing too many hits. They love you when you making money. But when you come against them, oh, they finna tear you down. And it's funny because my race, we fall for everything that we hear. Now, one time did somebody say, why do they want Diddy now? They just got R. Kelly and Bill. Now they want Diddy. Why? Nobody thought about why. It's awfully funny. Cassie been away from Diddy for years, about 10 years. She been away from Diddy for years. And here she come, distraught from her relationship. This girl is married with babies now. And she ran off with Diddy trainer. The white guy she married to, that's Diddy's personal trainer that was in the house with her and Diddy. So were you sleeping with this trainer the whole time, Cassie? Because it's awfully funny. Y'all done ran off. And y'all got married and had babies on this brother. And Diddy never said nothing. Did y'all hear Diddy complain about Cassie marrying that trainer? He didn't even say nothing. Okay, bye. Now all of a sudden, I promise you, Diageo, the liquor company, picked up the phone. Hey, Cassie, we got a deal for you. We want you to do something. They put her on this shit. Come on, man. Y'all got to think deeper into what's going on. Nobody just don't wake up 10 years later and say, you know what? What Diddy did to me 10 years ago, the F-offs, I'm distraught. Even though I'm married and happy with kids, I'm distraught. Did the bankruptcy have something to do with it, Cassie? Because you and your husband just filed bankrupt. This is what I said about the R. Kelly women. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying they didn't do it. I'm not saying they're not victims. I'm saying it took a little persuasion, a little bit of this, to get a phone call calling our Kelly girls. Where they at? Some of them in the projects. Some of them on welfare. Some of them been on drugs. They ain't got nothing going on. You can look at the girls that's part of R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly. You can look at them and tell they had a rough life. Hey, I could change your life if you just be part of this lifetime surviving R. Kelly. I'll give you a book deal, movie deal. I'm going to change your life. What do you remember R. Kelly did to you? Do you remember he did this, this, and this? No, he didn't do that. Yeah, you remember. Oh, yeah, he did do that. Why y'all think we haven't heard nothing else about surviving R. Kelly? Have y'all seen them girls? They were so concerned about them girls and so, oh, R. Kelly's such a bad person. Since they got R. Kelly, have anybody heard them talk about them girls? They use them. Lifetime is known for using people to make money. And Lifetime known to lie on folks. Y'all didn't know that? They've been sued several times. Y'all remember John Bonet, the little girl? They lied on her brother and got sued. They're known for that. Now, if they were so concerned about the victims of R. Kelly, why we haven't heard nothing? We haven't heard nothing. They didn't get them girls no book deals. They didn't give them no movie deals. I haven't seen not one of them girls in a movie. Have y'all seen them? Have y'all heard from them? They somewhere with Marjorie Harvey. They gone. They used them and spit them out. That's why some of these girls is coming. Y'all didn't know this. Some of them girls saying, well, everything I said wasn't true. I was told to say, they try to backpedal. But see, now they shutting them up. No, you're lying. And if you say you're lying now, if you get on there and say, we made you say something, guess what? That's perjury. And guess what? You get 20 years for perjury. So they can't say shit. They set themselves up. Even though half of them know they lied. Now, R. Kelly might have did some freak stuff with them. R. Kelly probably had some little younger girls in the bedroom. All that could be true. But this is why they didn't get prosecuted. Because exchange for you not getting prosecuted, tell us everything R. Kelly did. And we gonna give you this, this, and this. They lied. And they doing it to Diddy. And people say, good, he need to go down. It's sad because our people, y'all know what I'm talking about. We the first to throw our people under the bus, but Weinstein and Epstein, they went on for years. Elvis Presley for years doing the same thing, and nobody said nothing. Do y'all know to this day they celebrate Elvis Presley and Priscilla, and her butt was a little girl when she was running around with Elvis. He met her, I believe, at 13. He claimed he didn't touch her till she was of age. Then he married her like 20, but he met her at 13. Elvis was a grown man who groomed a 13-year-old, but don't nobody talk about him. Nobody. They think it's a big thing. Elvis and Priscilla, the Hollywood couple, that was a baby. A baby. And it goes on and on. It's so many of them, but do you hear them talk about it? No. Because they don't talk about theirs. They talk about ours. They put the liquor stores in our neighborhood. Because liquor, for you all to drink, liquor gives you diabetes and you eventually die. It is poison going straight into your bloodline. And for some reason, folks think that's the way to celebrate on the weekend and the holidays, drinking poison. Why y'all think they made it legal? Because they stole it from the Indians and it's money. And alcohol kills more people than drugs do. And it's legal because they make money. Why do you think marijuana is legal now? Because they seen the street dealers making more money than they were. And it was like, people were going to jail for a long time for marijuana, remember? So it's illegal, right? So how all of a sudden it's legal and now they got the weed houses, calling them dispensaries. They weed houses. And they tax it. And if you get caught selling the weed, you still go to jail. But they legally can sell drugs that get somebody high. That they was locking people up 10 or 20 years for. Now it's legal because they can get the money. In a minute, they're going to have a crack dispensary. They going to have legal crack in a minute. Because they see how much money the crack dealer make. See the game the government play? As long as the government can get money, they don't give a damn who die. They don't give a damn who's destroyed. Now, Sean Puffy Combs, his health is going. He's really distraught. You can see stress all over his face. They trying to blame Kim Porter on him. But who knows who killed Kim? The industry probably killed Kim. It all might have been a setup. You know, what I noticed about the government, they would throw you a monkey wrench out there because they know we gonna do this. Oh, that's what's going over there. Why they over here doing some shit? We over here. Look at Puffy. They over there blowing up some shit. We ain't even paying attention. All they gotta do is throw us a bone. And we gonna chase it because we feed off of our people dying. We feed off of our people failing. We love it. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't. But people love drama and bad news of their own demise. I'm telling y'all, I keep talking about the Willie Lynch letter because it's so real. The making of a slave. Do y'all know what that mean? That mean that the slave owners had a meeting, I believe in South Carolina, about how to tame their slaves. They had a big old meeting. And he said, if y'all follow my instructions, this will work 400 years plus. If we tame black folks like we tame a horse, do y'all know a horse, if once you tame your horse, you can leave your horse by a tree and he won't move even if he's hungry. The horse will stay there. He said, we can tame black folks like we tame a horse. They would kill each other before they kill us. They will hate each other before they hate us. And everything we tell them, they're going to believe it because we're God to them. But you got to get in their head and you got to tame them. And once you tame them, their ancestors go pass it all the way down. So when 2024 come, we can tell them about Sean Puffy Combs and they go believe it because they trained. They're trained. They believe what we said about R. Kelly because they're trained. We go get his own women to turn on them. But see, our women will never turn on us. Our women are loyal. Black women are not. They the great downfall of the man. And all we got to do another thing to get broken, to make broken black homes, you know what else we have to do? We can give the woman Medicaid, food stamps, and Section 8 and tell her the black man can't be in the house. But girl, we'll make sure you live good. Just get rid of the nickel. Get rid of him and watch me take care of you. And black women in their head thought that was living. I can live free. You gonna pay my rent? Oh, bro, I gotta go. I might sneak them in the house. So y'all know back in the day how you used to hide your boyfriend clothes when you was in Section 8. People used to put the clothes in the damn oven when the Section 8 people come. They'll come in your house and look in your closets. They stopped that. Because they like, nah, you can't be intruding on people's privacy. Tell me this. We the only race that they tell us to get rid of our men. And then they turn around and say we have broken homes. Y'all kids out of control because ain't no daddy in there. Didn't you tell me to put them out? And we did it. That's the way to break down the black home. Give the woman some stuff. Why y'all think black women right now, y'all don't like this? Why y'all think black women right now got these attitudes thinking they better than the black man? Because making up a slave. They trained the black woman to believe she better than who she was made from, her rib. The white woman know who her rib is. That's why you go in the white neighborhoods, you see them having day dates with their kids, play dates with the kids, and they walking around with the strollers, and they at Starbucks, and their husbands out working. They ain't doing nothing. They got the big houses, the nice cars, they got the big bank accounts, because they getting money. Black people struggling because we have single parent homes because they destroyed us having a two-family home like those folks. This is why we're struggling. This is why we like crabs in a bucket, because we're trained. We're trained. We the only ones to cut on YouTube right now and all over YouTube. All you see is black drama. That's all you see. Every story I done gave y'all, except the royal family, I see some little stuff. And the Kardashians, they really ain't white. I don't know what they are. They don't like white folks. They like black meat. They like dark meat. But it's a handful of sprinkles. YouTube is full of black drama. They making billions off of us. Billions. And people watching it. And what's so sad about us, we would get a story, right? People will watch the story and then go off on their brothers and sisters for giving the story, but they watching the story. If you don't like what's going on, why you watching? Because you like drama. Tell the truth. You like the demise of your brother. Because you can't wait to get home and cut on YouTube. You addicted to it. The making of a slave. I'm going to give you a prime example. My daughter's boyfriend, he was shot 2-3 days after Christmas. This boy been in critical condition since Christmas. He just now coming around. He got a trach in his throat. His whole stomach had to be rebuilt. He had his stomach wide open for 3 weeks. They had to rebuild everything in his stomach. He almost died. But see, people prayers saved him. But she put on Facebook when he got shot. Tubes in him, laying up there half dead. Everybody and their mama got on her channel. Oh, what happened? We praying for you. No, they don't even know how to pray. Oh my God. Now when she was putting my grandbaby on there, when she was talking about what she's doing positive, no comments. When she had cancer, oh, we praying for you. Hundreds and hundreds of people was just feeding off this boy getting shot, was feeding off my daughter when she had cancer. Now she putting on there, he's better. He's out of the storm. They said he's going to make it. Nobody responded. You mean he ain't gonna die? Oh, she gonna have a boyfriend again? Because he was good to my daughter. We thought he was gonna die and she was gonna be back like us. So she said, Mama, I'm telling everybody he doing well. Ain't nobody saying that's good. I was praying. They ain't saying nothing. Zippo. When I got on YouTube and I left Facebook and I get on there and put my numbers, hey, my numbers growing on YouTube. Y'all hope y'all subscribe. Nothing. Zero. Crickets. Don't nobody respond. They hate I'm on YouTube. And it's sad because when you look at the back end of YouTube, you can see what city support you. My city not even on there. Grand Rapids is not even on there. So they let me know nobody in my city is supporting me. Black folks love drama. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to. Y'all loving that Diddy is about to go to prison like it's something good. And what's so sad because Jay-Z, every year he had the Grammy brunch. They call it the billionaire brunch. Every single year since he's been, I think, a billionaire. I remember Puffy gave the first toast when Jay-Z became a billionaire. And he was talking to a bunch of black men there. And he was like, this is legendary, man. We some black billionaires. We about to all make it. They toasting. And I was like, yeah. They all had on suits. I said, that's what I'm talking about. Look at my brothers. Black billionaires? Brothers? I'm loving it. Come to find out, all them brothers allegedly been doing F-offs, messing with kids, going over to the Epstein, Weinstein, whatever island it is, doing stuff. Chris Tucker was saying over there. Michael Jackson was saying over there. Whoopi Goldberg was. All these black people that we look up to been on this island. What the hell on this island? That's what I'm gonna. What's over there? Something is on that island for all these richy, uppity people going over there. Then I start thinking about, Oprah, she invested money in schools in Africa. Could y'all please push like, if y'all get a chance, please push like. She invested money in schools in Africa, right? All these struggling poor black kids in the United States, Oprah went to Africa and invested her money. Our kids in the United States can't even afford to bring textbooks home no more. You know that your grandkids and your kids don't have textbooks? Oprah just disregarded the folks here. She had a condo in Chicago, one of the worst cities right now. They call it Chirac. She ain't putting no money up in Chirac. She went to Africa. So I started thinking, because I'm a thinker. Why is Oprah investing in a girls' school in Africa? Could she be grooming the girls? You know, Africa have some poor areas. They would do anything to eat. So if Oprah acting like, I'm y'all auntie, I'm Auntie Oprah, I'm going to educate you, all you got to do is go on the island. You know, do some little fun things. You know, it might be some guys that like you, but I'm telling you, girls, I will give you anything you want. I'm starting to believe she grooming them girls in Africa. Because it's a girls' school. I really believe them African girls over there on that island. And a bunch of missing American women. Do y'all know thousands of black women is missing in the United States and nobody know where they are? We don't even hear about it on the news. I wonder if they're on that island. We don't know. Because ain't nobody going to check and see what's on the island because everybody got money is over there on the island. Why? It's something strange. Just like Oprah, the guy Mark that owns Facebook, the guy that owns Tesla, they buying up all the land over there in Hawaii. Big mansions to the point the Hawaiians like, what are they doing? They buying up all the properties. Now we can't even sell property. Something going on in Hawaii we ain't paying attention to because we too busy watching Diddy. A decoy. Boop, they threw us a decoy, a coin. We over here looking like this, open them over there buying land in Hawaii. What they about to do in the United States? Do we know? We don't know what they planning over here because all the rich people building mansions in Hawaii. This shit is deep, man. We paying attention to the dumbest shit, and they doing something that we don't have no clue. Like they got a new pandemic coming. They got a new pandemic. How all of a sudden we've been living here I've been on this earth 54 years. I have never in all my life heard of a pandemic. I know they had the plague back in the day and they had little things that came through. But right after we get over one COVID, here comes something else. Oh, they didn't kill enough people. We trying to control the environment. It's too many, it's overpopulated with black folks. But see, what they don't understand is when God wrote that word, when the word was written, and it said the head will be the tail and the tail will be the head, you can't unwrite what God wrote. I don't care what kind of pandemic you put out here. I don't care what you try to do to destroy the Israelites. It ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. We're reproducing so fast they can't keep up. So now they're mad and they panicking. So the best way, we gotta do the pandemic. We gotta do new age lynching. That's the police shooting unarmed black men. That's the new age lynching. And then we got to start destroying these billionaires. There's too many billionaires is black. We got to do something. So guess what we got to do? We got to turn them against each other. We got to go back to the Willie Lynch letter. Because these rich black folks getting out of hand. We got to do something. Throw them a nugget. You know they go against each other. All they need is some watermelon and some chicken. That's how they got on the boat. That's all you got to do. Actually, you ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is say somebody got more money than somebody else and they going to hate that brother. That's all you got to do. You put somebody on a pedestal like Diddy, all his brothers going to hate him. But back to the brunch. Jay-Z then cut Diddy off. He canceled the brunch. This brunch goes on every year. It's the big shit. Everybody who's somebody come to this brunch. He canceled it this year. You know why? Because he didn't want to invite Diddy. His right-hand man. If you look up on YouTube, Diddy and Jay's like this. Now all of a sudden, Jay don't talk to Diddy. And to me, that is fake as shit because if you my friend, I don't care what you going through, you're my friend. That's what friends are for. You may be going through the worst times of your life, but I'm going to try my best to support you. I'm going to tell you wrong. But that ain't going to stop me from praying for you and being your friend because that's what friends do. He cut him off. He canceled the brunch because he didn't want him there. Then he had a pre-brunch, like a pre-Grammy brunch, and they didn't tell Diddy about it. Ain't that some fake ass shit? You know, Dame Dash said that Jay-Z was fake, right? Because he did the shit to Dame Dash. Dame helped put Jay on. Now, I don't care what they went through. That was your boy back in New York when you was selling crack rock, Jay. And now you a billionaire and you don't even throw your brother a few bones to eat? You that mad that you won't even make sure he's straight? Jay been doing some dirty stuff for a long time, like stealing people's music. Ain't nobody saying nothing to him and B. And they brag about taking music. But you know your brother going through the worst time in his life and you're not there for him. He's running around with Clyde Davis. Clyde Davis called the Grammys and said, hey, Diddy coming to the Grammys. Do y'all know how many brothers said if Diddy coming, I ain't coming? I don't want to sit by Diddy. He got the cooties. Did Diddy have the cooties when you was at his FR parties? Did Diddy have the cooties when you was up in there sleeping with men? T.D. Jakes called him a freak. Oh, he a freak now, but when he was laying on your chest and calling you daddy, he was your son. Now that you didn't got caught up, he a freak. I ain't never seen so many fake folks in my life, man. It is no honor among thieves. They all cutthroat. They all just crabs in a rich ass crabs in a barrel. Rich. Now, all of a sudden, nobody talks to Diddy. Didn't they just do that to R. Kelly? Y'all ain't paying attention. How all of a sudden, when they get tired of using these folks, they got the cooties. Don't nobody sit by Diddy. Diddy finna have a bed next to R. Kelly in a minute. And guess who they using to tear him down? A female. Cassie. She's gonna tear him down. Cassie been gone over 10 years. Ain't nobody heard from this woman. Soon as he sue, what is the name? Diageo, the liquor company. Soon as he sue them, here come Cassie. Here come the lawsuit. Oh, he made me do this. As soon as he sued this big liquor company, Cassie been gone, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm not saying it didn't happen to her. I'm saying Cassie been gone. She never said a word. But see, what people don't understand is Cassie is very intelligent. The girl is educated. Now, for her to have 2 degrees, okay, she just do the math. She met Diddy at 19. She has 2 degrees, one in psychology, right? That means while she was in a relationship with Diddy, she was in college. Because she couldn't have had 2 degrees by 19. So she went to school while she was with Diddy. So that means you was in class. You weren't with Diddy 24 hours a day. You had enough sense to study, to graduate twice. So how was you so beat up and distraught and you finished 2 college degrees while you was with this man? He wasn't that bad if he allowed you to go to college to get your education. Abuser don't want you out of his sight. Y'all gotta make this make sense. He made sure she finished school, man. They were together while she was in college, allegedly. Because I'm not sure if she got it when she left him, but no, it had to be while they was together. She went on tour. She modeled. She did all kind of stuff when she was with Diddy. On top of she made $250,000 a week. Do y'all know what that is? That's $1 million a month. He paid her to be his girlfriend. And that's sad to me because Diddy paid women to be his girlfriends. But then and again, I know why Diddy pay people. You know why Diddy pay? Because you're just not my girlfriend. You my freak. You my super freak. I'm paying you to do any freaky thing I want you to do. Do you want the job? Yeah, I want it. Then when they get the job, and after they ain't got all the money and the millions, now all of a sudden, Diddy made me do it. Or did Diego call you and say, hey, I can change your life. If you say this, this, and this, you will get 30 million in 24 hours. I promise you that. But see, Cassie better be careful because the Diddy company paid that money. It didn't come straight from Diddy bank account. His record label paid that money. And what I know about those folks, they ain't too keen on giving up their money. You came after their pockets. So guess what's going to happen, Cassie? You might come up missing. You know, people come up missing in Hollywood. Kanye said that. People disappear in Hollywood. You running all around New York shopping with your husband. I heard she was at the Grammys. I don't know. Living your best life. You thinking, oh, I tore him down, I ain't got his money. Oh, until all of it's over. Once Diddy in jail and everything died down, we might hear, oh, y'all hear what happened to Cassie? She died in a car accident. Just like your doctor, Cassie. Remember what happened to your doctor? The one that did your breast implants? He went off the cliff in L.A. texting, allegedly. He's gone. It's just crazy how people just let stuff go over their head. I'm sitting there listening to the story and it just hit me. What? So that's what this is about. Money. Because I'm like, why everybody hate Diddy all of a sudden? Diddy been doing this shit. We've been hearing this shit. We've been hearing he has something to do with Kim Porter. We've been hearing he has something to do with Tupac. Well, nobody's saying nothing. First they came at him. Let's go back. First they came at him with Keith Lee. Remember that just happened last year? We know who killed Tupac. It was a big ass. We know who killed him. Everybody's like, yes, they got who killed Tupac. Have y'all heard anything else about that? Have we heard anything else about him? No, they used him too to bring Diddy down. Saying Diddy paid Orlando Anderson and his crew $1 million to kill Tupac. How y'all go trace a transaction from 96? When was it? 90? They didn't even have electronics like that. Money transfers and all. They didn't have all that where you can trace it. And I don't know, no hitman would take a check or electronic transfer. I don't know no hitman to do that. They want cash. So y'all saying y'all tracing back the $1 million. Stop lying. Stop lying. Y'all tricked Keith Lee. The feds had him in the room in an indictment. If you tell on these drug dealers, if you no, what happened was if you tell on who killed Tupac, we'll let you off on his drug deal because he was a big kingpin and he was the head. I think it's the Crips. He was on his way to prison for life. If you tell us the story, we'll let you walk. He told the story, but he didn't know that story stays in that room. So when he went on his book tour and he kept giving the story over and over and over, wrote the book, it don't protect him what he said outside that room. You see the trickery they do? That's why you always got to have an attorney with you. So now they done came back on him with the book and all the stories on YouTube. Everything he said, he incriminated himself. So now he facing life in prison after they promised him, if you tell us, we'll let you walk. So they let him walk for some years. Now they done came back on him with the same shit they told him they was going to let him walk for. That's the law of the United States. They play games with you. They play games with you. Do you really think they care about what happened to Tupac? They don't care what happened to Tupac or Big. They can't solve murders right here in their own cities. Do you think the feds care that much about Tupac Shakur when they hated his mama who was a Black Panther? And they hated the Panthers. Why y'all think Tupac gone? Because he was part of the Panthers. He had the Panthers bloodline running through him. The brother was so intelligent he could have been the president. Tupac was nobody's fool. All of this making sense now. They would send somebody at your ass to delete you. It wasn't a coincidence that Big and Pac died 6 months apart. That wasn't no coincidence. Now it's time to delete other people. Let's get rid of Diddy. All right, Kelly, you didn't wrote enough songs. We're tired of you. You gotta go too. Get the women. The best way to destroy a man is with a woman. You know how I know that's to be facts? Read the Bible. Samson and Delilah. What did they do? They put Delilah on Samson. Find out his weakness. It ain't working. Sleep with him. And what did Samson do? I love that story. That's why I was using. What did Samson do? He slept with her. He turned into a simp in 24 hours. Baby, what's your strength? It's my hair, baby. He was gone in 24 hours. She turned that brother out in 24 hours. He told everything Jesus told him don't tell. A woman is a man's weakness. That I keep telling y'all, when read that word, God have instructions for a reason. You know why God said do not have sex before marriage. Do y'all know why God say that? It ain't because he mean and he want to punish us because we know we weak in the flesh. Let me explain why. When God said, I made this woman for you and I made a good thing, I meant that's a good thing, boy. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. So you got to get married because it's going to blow your mind. Folks kill over this good thing. So I want this good thing to be your wife so you don't have to lose your mind, because if it's just your girlfriend, she can go over here, over there, and then you're going to be ready to kill folks. And then you go cheat because it's such a good thing. You want all the good things. So you bed hopping because you want, oh, that was good. Now I want to taste that one. That's why he tell you to get married, because it's so powerful. He didn't say get married and don't have sex and don't fornicate for no reason. He knew you couldn't handle it. You can't handle the truth, bro. It's too powerful. He looked at Eve and seen what she did to Adam, old tender D butt. Then Samson did it. He's like, both of them then went against what I said for the JJ. This is sin. I didn't know I made it that good. These folks got to get married. So it's a sin if you fornicate. Because they know the power. Eve had Adam's sin, and he never even touched her. This is why I want to say how women be so weak to men. Eve had Adam's sin just by her words. Jesus said, don't do it. I said, do it. And he did it. He didn't even know he was naked till he sinned. Then he looked at all the curves and all. Then he finds his eyes open like, oh my goodness, what the heck? Jesus like, how y'all know y'all naked? If a woman can make you go against Jesus, how y'all walking around here messed up in the head, going through people's phones, want to fight when you got the power? He leads. He gonna lead. He gonna provide and protect. Why do you think God said he's gonna provide and protect? Because he's gonna provide and protect that good thing. But you gotta remember your worth too. You can't be insecure, crazy nutcase. He gotta provide and protect for a good thing. And a good thing gotta start right here all the way down to the bottom of your feet. You cannot be half stepping. A good thing don't show her body to the world. Cause she know I'm too good to show you my goodies. Yeah, this is my temple. You can't just see this for free. This is for my man who's going to provide and protect for me because God said that's what he's supposed to do. You don't get no free show. But see, y'all out here giving free shows and think that make you worthy. I'm worthy. I'm bad because everybody in the club looking at me because my ass out. No, you a piece of trash doing that. And I'm saying this because these women are the demise of a lot of men because y'all not paying attention. The government would throw you a nugget over here while they over there robbing you. We have more things to think about, like today, and this is off subject. I went to get some car insurance, get it renewed. Do y'all know my car insurance doubled? They want $350 per car. Per car. Me, my daughter, and my son car, they want $350 per car. That's a car note. And they tell me, well, everything went up because of the economy. Are you kidding me? Everything but the pay. The rent is sky high. They make you get car insurance. They strong arm you, have you behind in the chicken wing. You gotta get it. Your ass gonna have fines, lose your license, everything. They make you get their insurance and they keep rising it. They said because you have one claim. My daughter's car got caught on fire. Somebody set her car on fire. I have full coverage insurance. It was covered. I've been paying years on that car, right? For insurance. Soon as I have to use it, I get penalized. I got penalized for using some insurance that I'm paying for, and y'all say this the land of the free? This is justice? We got way more problems, man, to deal with than talk about what Diddy doing. Do y'all know the lower class people about to be homeless? It ain't gonna be no poor class. Upper class and middle class, the poor about to be on the streets. And ain't nobody paying attention because people keep thinking, this ain't my problem. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is when your ass out there in a sleeping bag. Why do you think they make credit? They make credit because they keep poor folks from living in certain neighborhoods. Credit should be illegal. Because it take you how long to build your credit? Probably a couple years. And how fast do it take to destroy it? 30 days. 30 days. You've been built your credit 5 years. 30 days, you could be down to 400. It's a non-stop battle to build credit. You got to have a 5 this and a 6 that to move somewhere. And if you got a judgment on your credit, you can't move here. But I got a judgment because you ain't paying me enough to pay my rent and this car insurance and pay food and medical. So I lost my house. Now I got a judgment and now nobody will rent to me. So now I got to be outside. That's the game the government playing, just like they putting the liquor stores in every neighborhood in the black neighborhood. Hair stores and liquor stores you go constantly see in black neighborhoods. I remember my mother used to run the ice cream truck out of our neighborhood. She said, I don't never see y'all in the white neighborhood. Little kids running up to the truck. She used to make kids, she said, I'll give y'all some popsicles. Don't run up to these people trucks. Let them take their ass over in the white neighborhood so they can run over to them trucks. The white kids ain't gonna do that. And the song they playing on the ice cream truck is called Nigga Want a Watermelon or something like that. It's a black slave song. It's a black slave song. And all the black kids went up to the ice cream truck and it said, "Need," I don't want to say the word, "N words want a watermelon." It's a song, y'all. Do your research. It's so much stuff we so dumbfounded with. That's why I am about to study the Moorish religion. All of you need to study the Moorish religion. It's so many laws that we don't have to abide by because we're kidnapped. Did y'all know we not of this land? We were kidnapped over here. Did y'all forgot y'all family members were slaves? So if we kidnapped over here in this land, it's rules and regulations we don't have to follow because y'all kidnapped us here and try to make us be under y'all law when this is not our land. Y'all kidnapped us against our will. Taxes is illegal. It's a whole lot of things we don't know because we don't open the book and study it. So I was just sitting here, y'all, and I'm thinking in the middle of the night, I said, this is some bull crap, man. It's something else to this Diddy thing. And it is. It goes deep. Soon as you cross them, oh, it's over. You getting canceled, bro. No, you want some money. Oh, you want your liquor in the white neighborhood. That ain't finna happen, Negro. Ciroc stays in the black neighborhood because we want y'all to have diabetes and die. How many of you right now have diabetes or you got a family member with diabetes and you don't know where it came from? It came from alcohol. That's poison. Anything that alters your thinking, you shouldn't be putting in, you should not be consuming it in your body. Anything that alters you. Alcohol have you can't even walk, drive, and people constantly taking it to the head. And people addicted to it. You know how many family members I done had died from alcohol poison, cirrhosis of the liver? If you drinking something that kills your liver, how can it be legal? They don't care about life. They care about the coin. That's why I don't drink. First of all, it's nasty. Second, I don't like nothing altering my thinking. And third, it kills. I don't know nobody personally that died from weed. But once they start putting their cut on it and you go into them dispensaries, do you really know what you're smoking? Do you really know what you're smoking from them dispensaries? Once the government touch some stuff, do you know what's on that stuff? Do we really know? Nah, you don't know what's on that stuff. Just like the food. How many women, especially black women, do you see with these intruded stomachs? Huge stomachs. The rest of their body is small, but their stomach's so big. You know why? Because the food is so processed that we can't digest it, that our colons are swollen. Our intestines are swollen. Stuff stay in our bodies for months because we can't digest it, and it's just the meat is processed, and the animals have steroids in them. Because once the government touch some stuff, oh, it kills. Why do you think Dr. CB is gone? Because he knew too much. He had the cure for AIDS. His mother told him, you know they're going to kill you, right? She told him that. He went to court and proved he had the cure for AIDS. I think he cured 2 people and he showed that they was cured. And it wasn't even a year later, he was gone. And they said he died from, was it pneumonia? It was something simple. One of the healthiest men in the world who knew how to live off the land, he died from something like that. Stop it. Stop it. But nobody talking about it. They talking about Diddy. We got a war going on right now. Ain't nobody paying attention. Nobody paying attention. They had aliens in the mall in Miami. They ain't paying attention to none of that. Everybody think it was a hoax. But it's people in the mall right now that's traumatized, that witness seeing aliens in the mall. They had every dang on police force in Florida just about at that mall. If y'all look it up when I get off here, look how many police was outside that Miami mall. And they try to say, oh, it was some kids fighting. No, y'all had a whole army out there. It was more than the kids fight. And people in that mall said, I looked at this. I looked at them. They didn't even have feet. They was like 10 feet tall. But guess what in the Bible? It said we would start seeing giants. We would start hearing about wars and rumors of wars. People be lovers of themselves. Kids will be disobedient. Y'all gonna tell me that Bible ain't real? Y'all go argue with me that Bible ain't real and everything in that Bible is coming to pass. Or you can look at something that's going on in your life and you can find a scripture that match it. You can't tell me a great falling from the church. What's going on? All these pastors getting exposed and people leaving the church. All this is in the word of God. And y'all gonna tell me it ain't real. It's people trying to make you believe God is not real when he's showing you, I'm coming back and I'm coming with a vengeance. You better get your life right. I'm not playing. I am not playing. Y'all hard-headed and y'all don't listen. When I say don't fear nothing but me, I meant that. So why did half the church members run and get the COVID shot and was scared when God said don't fear nothing but me? And y'all feared. I didn't. I didn't take it. You ain't put nothing foreign object in my body, and I don't know what it is. I don't even take the flu shot. I don't need none of y'all stuff. I have homemade remedies. See, I'm glad I had an old school mama. I know that if you just drink some ginger and some hot water, you don't even need no medicine when you got a cold. Because ginger gonna cure you. Cure you. Some turmeric and some ginger, oh, you good. Give it 24 hours. I guarantee you, you'll be feeling better. Some apple cider vinegar every day. I promise you, you'll feel naturally energized. You don't need no energy drink. Y'all better go back to your grandmama remedies because this food, y'all love these women talking about want $500 meals. Guess what? Them $500 meals killing you. That processed food in them restaurants stuff killing folks. And before I go, I want to say something about a restaurant real quick. If anybody live in Grand Rapids and they heard of the Red Bowl, it's a Chinese place. Normally I don't eat Chinese food. This is in the mall, some American stuff because I don't trust it. I had my son go get us some yesterday. It was $40. I promise y'all that was not chicken. I promise you it was not chicken. That stuff smells so bad. My 9-year-old grandbaby said, Granny, what is that? It smelled like humans, y'all. And I'm not being funny. The Red Bowl is not serving chicken. Don't eat there, y'all. I don't know if it's a cat, a dog, a rat, but it ain't chicken. And we threw it all in the trash, the whole $40, because I know Chinese, I know those folks. You can't take nothing back. They don't like us anyway. So you can't take nothing back. So I said, just throw it away, $40 loss. We threw it all away. I said, no, I'm going to stop eating out at these restaurants, start cooking my own food, because you don't know what you're eating. But this video was about all of this in one. I just want y'all to take this in and think. I want y'all to think. When y'all hear something, I want y'all to think. When I'm telling you something, I want you to do your own research. You ain't got to argue with me. If I say something wrong, just tell me it's wrong. Like somebody checked me about Steve Harvey. He's still on Family Feud in California. Them are reruns, baby. Now, if they give him a spot, I don't know nothing about that. I know when they took him off United States Family Feud, they sent him to Africa. That's all I know. But people want to argue with me about that. We got other things to argue about. I promise you, we got other things to argue about. We got more fish to fry than these celebrities, okay? Because I see what they do in Hollywood. They turn it, and you know, it's sad because so many our sons, our boys, they being turned down more than the girls, and I never knew that. I said, what kind of freaky deek stuff going on in Hollywood? These men, man, is sleeping with each other. Like, it's this guy that was on YouTube yesterday, and he part of somebody's church, and he was at Diddy house. And he said somebody walked up to him around 11:30 at night, and he said, "Nephew, don't be here at 1. I'm telling you, you need to leave before 1." And when he said nephew, everybody kept saying, "That sounds like Snoop." He said, "Why I gotta leave at 1? Okay, I'm in the church, but I know how to party and be, cordial with people." He's like, "No, you don't want to be here at 1." So he said he walking through the house, and at 12:30, all of a sudden the music changed. It was all hip hop and people running around, the lights on, people eating. He said 12:30, he started going through the house. The lights then got dim, and the music got slow. So he started looking around like, dang, okay, they didn't slow it down. He looked. He said it was popular, well-known artists, men going at it on every sofa, kissing, and he said forcefully, just all into each other, like, and he's shocked. He's like, what the ones he was just partying with, now they all freaking on each other. So he got out of there. He said, if they doing this at 12:30, what is about to go on at 1? He got out of there. He said it was women walking around with no clothes on, and men was freaking each other, not sexually yet, on the sofa, kissing and touching. So he figured by 1 o'clock, everybody finna get butt naked. That's what's about to happen. They finna just have a big orgy up in here. This was Diddy house. And Pastor TJ's gonna try to tell people, you wasn't involved in this stuff, and you done been at several of these freak offs, and you told your wife she can't come. Ain't nobody fool. That's the part I'm happy that's being found out with Diddy. I'm glad they tearing down that part. I am so glad, because enough is enough, Diddy. You done messed up Usher and several other young boys. Orlando Anderson, is that his name? Orlando Brown. You done messed up so many of these young boys. Quincy Jones and turned out so many boys. And I want to say allegedly, but it ain't. Will Smith was one of the ones been turned out. These men have sold they soul. Will Smith was at the bottom of the barrel when he got Fresh Prince. The bottom of the barrel, and Quincy Jones put him on the map. And they said he turned him out. You know how I believe it's true? Because Tupac said Quincy Jones told him, I could change your life if you do this, this, and this. And Tupac told him to kiss his behind. Hell no. No. And Tupac he didn't hold you up. So when he told that story, I knew it was true. And then he ended up meeting Quincy Jones' daughter, and she wasn't go talk to Tupac because she was like, you dog my daddy. You call my daddy G. He said, who is your daddy? She said, Quincy Jones. He started laughing and was like, hey, I'm sorry, but hey, your dad cut into me. The man didn't lie. Now Quincy, 90? Everybody, shh. Tevin Campbell got turned out. All these young boys. Justin Bieber, he said he ended up on drugs and depressed. They turned him out because Justin Bieber had a single mom struggling. Just like Eminem, single mom struggling. And yes, if somebody trying to give you millions, you might do anything. And then the mamas was putting them out there. You can change our life, babe. Do it. Usher's mother said she went and got Usher from Diddy camp when she found out what was going on. I just found out today that she did go get him. She found out what was going on, but lady, why didn't you file a police report? If you knew they was doing stuff at the Diddy camp, this stuff should have been out. You know how old Usher going on 50. This happened when Usher was a teenager. You never said nothing. We just now hearing about the Diddy camp. Justin Bieber, where was your mama? He was at the Diddy camp too. That's why when Steve Harvey got this mentor camp with boys, y'all better go check on them boys at the Steve Harvey camp if you got a son up in there. Because they want to act like they mentoring these boys. No, they grooming these boys. Just like Oprah grooming them women over in Africa. Y'all ain't that concerned about them kids. Stop playing with me. No, I don't believe that. But it's your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I was just sitting here in deep thought tonight. I'm like, why are they coming so hard on Diddy right now? And if they really think he deleted all those people he wouldn't have been walking around here all this time. He a black man. He would have been arrested. They can't believe that. Because Andre Harrell and Craig Mack, uh, Heavy D, Biggie Smalls, Kim Porter, half the people in that record label is gone. They're gone. They're gone. And if they believe Diddy was deleting those folks, do you know the feds would have been on Diddy? Somebody else been deleting them folks. Diddy go take the fall for it because they done with him. Wipe your hands. He tried to sue us. He the enemy now. He out of there. Time for him to go. Did y'all get his bed ready next to R. Kelly? Because that's where he finna go. And next we gonna work on Jay-Z. Jay-Z will be next. They locked Bill Cosby up. But the woman who lied on Emmett Till, they didn't lock her up, and she said she lied. You know why they didn't lock her up? They said she was too old. They didn't want to take her from her grandkids. Well, she old now. She about to die soon. Just leave her alone. But you locked up Bill Cosby. They don't even know he got a penis no more. He didn't even know what y'all was talking about. He didn't even know what a cuckoo is no more. Bill Cosby didn't know what a vagina is. He was like, what's a vagina? Is that a sandwich? Baby, did I ever have a vagina sandwich? He don't even know what it is. And they locked him up. Bill Cosby, 125, was in there mentoring people, talking about pudding pops. He didn't know where he was. But the one that killed Emmett Till, she too old. She didn't actually kill him. Her husband and her brother-in-law killed him. Beat him for whistling. And he was whistling because he had a speech impediment. And his mama told him to whistle before he speak so his words could come out fluently. And she thought he was whistling at her. Y'all better know y'all history. It's Black History Month. And guess what? They gave us the shortest month of the year. Give them people something so they can shut up. And that's what we do. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Day every day. We don't just exist one month out of the year. We exist every day. It's Black History every dang day. They don't even shut nothing down no more for Dr. King. He ain't nobody to them. It's still business that go on Dr. King Day. And I'm like, it's Dr. King Day. Is stuff still open? Oh, they don't do that no more. Because they pacify black folks just long enough for they shut up. Because black people forget about stuff. We do. We forget about stuff. They throw us a nugget. We look at it for a minute. And then we forget about it. We don't even talk about it no more. Look at all the people that's been murdered by the police. Do anybody talk about them? Not until the next one. They don't give a damn. Don't care. Don't go vote about nothing. But you know what? The Bible tells us don't vote. I don't really believe, and I'm not telling y'all don't vote. Do what's best for you. But I really don't believe our vote matter. I believe it's already written what they go do. Because how can somebody be involved in 50,000 indictments and they running for president? How? When you can't even rent an apartment if you got a felony, but you can run for the president if you have all the indictments. You go to one of these apartments and try to get an apartment, you got a prison. Or you a convicted felon, we can't rent to you. Or you can't work here because you a convicted felon. I can't work, but somebody got all these indictments can run for the president and go get back in. I get penalized for taxes, but this person never showed his taxes. It ain't nothing ever happened to him. Come on, man. It ain't nobody saying nothing. But let Obama had did that. Let that black man had did that. And y'all running around, Obama didn't do nothing for us. He couldn't. What y'all thought Obama was going to do? Just like our vice president, Kamala. And is her name Carmela? I don't even. Do we have one? Have y'all seen her? I think she was Marjorie. Where is Carmela? We should have known better when we seen her married to a white man. We should have known, but we fell for that. We fell for that sister girl. Oh, we got a sister in there. She ain't no sister. She didn't care about us. She made the 3 strikes law in California. She was tearing down black men, giving them life for 3 strikes. That came from her. And we voted her in the House. And she, you know what I think they did? We need a token. Because you know, black folks, they believe everything. If they believe we got a black president, a vice president, oh, we go get Sleepy Joe, Freaky Joe that fell on his grandkids on TV. There ain't nobody saying nothing. We can get him in the house. Everybody voted for Freaky Sleepy Joe. And this man don't even know he the president. He 135 years old. He don't even know he the president. Him and Bill Cosby don't even know. They probably talking about breakfast. They supposed to be talking about what's going on in the world. They talking about breakfast. They don't even know where they at. Old as shit. And now we finna put another old brother here that want to be Hitler. Donald Trump, retarded butt, got in front of the church and had the Bible upside down thinking he Hitler. Never probably read the Bible in his life. He want to be a dictator. And he about to get back in the house. But you know what? I ain't worried about it because God is in control. I don't worry about nothing that go on. Nothing. I don't worry about tomorrow because God told me not to. He said, I got this. He said, I don't sleep nor do I slumber. So why you up? Why you up, Nina? What you worried about? This mine. Everything is mine. Go your butt to sleep. I got this. So I'm telling y'all, pray, give it to God, and get you some rest. And if you drinking this alcohol, you better go to a rehab somewhere and get yourself some help because alcohol gonna kill you. That's why it's on every corner in the black neighborhood. They never gave us nothing good. Think about it, y'all. They wanted the black folks to take the COVID shot first, saying that we have the weakest immune systems. If that's true, why is our organs worth so much money? Why we got melanin in our skin that we can go out in any kind of weather and survive. It could be 100-degree weather. We will survive. It could be freezing cold. We will survive because we built for it. We were slaves in the cotton field. We didn't go to the doctor. Our ancestors had to get sap from the tree after they whipped the flesh off our ancestors' bones like they did Jesus. And the women had to go find sap from the trees and heal their bones and their flesh. They had to survive from the land, from leaves or whatever. They had to make a way out of nowhere. They had to take the slop of the pig, chitlins, and make a meal. Y'all gonna tell me we ain't built to survive? So you telling me I need your medicine to survive when y'all want my organs? We got the strongest system ever because we are the Israelites. What did God say? My people shall suffer the more. If it was all people, he would say all people. My mean it's a particular set of people. Mine. Who is mine? The Israelites. But y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know y'all roots, who y'all from. Y'all don't even know y'all royalty. Y'all too busy killing each other and you don't have to. You too busy selling your body, running around here selling your soul when you don't even have to. Because you're royalty. I tell people all the time, do you know who my daddy is? They tell me, Mr. Mayberry, no. Do you know who my daddy is? My daddy owned everything. I don't have to be in lack for nothing. He ain't came yet, but he coming because he ain't never late. He always on time. I ain't got to sell my body to you to pay my rent. My father pays my rent. He owned this building. He owned that car. He owned that car insurance. Just watch what he do. He owns Donald Trump. He made Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't going to be able to do nothing that God can't control. Trust me, he in control. I don't need no COVID shot to survive because when it's time for me to go, God controlling that. Not man. I don't need your medicine to survive. All I need is my faith and live right, eat right, exercise, pray, meditate, and stay healthy. That medicine is what's going to kill you because you're going to need a booster on top of a booster on top of a booster. What booster they on right now? Probably booster 6. They want you to get addicted to that booster shot. So after a while, you're going to have to pay for it. And the ones that can't pay for it, they're going to die. Because now your body is immune to the boosters. Let me get off of y'all. I hope y'all push like. I hope y'all enjoy what I said. I'm not trying to deter nobody. I'm not being racist. I'm just being real. You have to think outside the box. You have to think outside the box. With too much confusion going on, you gotta best believe they hiding something. We all watching YouTube, and they over here doing something we don't have a clue what they're doing because we're not paying attention. But that's how my people are. We love drama. All they need to see is a fight. Everybody gonna run up here to this fight, and they in the store selling everything. We watching the fight though because we like the drama. I'm telling you what I know. Keep your head up, stay in prayer, get you some money, eat right, work out, pray for your kids, and let it go to the universe, and God got it. This your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. Push that like, share, and subscribe. If you not shared, you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please share. God bless you. I love you all. Have a good night.